everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 12th episode of Nisekoi. And last episode we had like a kind of a date between Ichijo and Onodera, which he got pretty excited about for sure. And we also had like a birthday party, I guess, for Chitoge at her place, which I think she was a little bit surprised by that as well. But yeah, everyone gets to see her big old fancy place and stuff, so that was all good. Now let's jump into this episode and see exactly what happens in it. 3, 2, 1, cut. Are we going to pick up pretty much right where we left off? Because it does look like it. Yeah, she said that line in the last episode. He does kind of give that impression, doesn't he? Yeah, the girl from the past. The mysterious girl from the past. Who may or may not be you. Some kind of promise. Does seem a little bit similar, doesn't it? But is it? Is it though? Also, yeah, Key, that also has to complete the similarities. As the Doki Doki continues to intensify. So how do you rationalize this? I wish we just hurry up and open that thing. Are we gonna actually try sticking the key in? Probably not, because that'd be way too convenient and reasonable to do. To test the key right here and now. But the scene's definitely heating up. We'll have to return to it after the opening finishes. My cat is currently on my lap, by the way. Because, yeah, Ichijo definitely wants to believe it's Onodera because that's the girl he likes. So having her, the girl that he currently likes, be the same girl as the childhood promise girl would be the ideal situation. So then we have Chitoge show up, kind of like, interrupting that whole thing, making it a bit more less clear, right? So instinctively, he's definitely going to reject the idea. We need to get over that bow. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, that's a good swimsuit there. Yes, I'm petting you. I can't look at you. I have a screen to look at. Yeah, here comes the denial. People change after a decade or so, I mean, yeah, he hasn't saved you or anything. That's crazy to think about. That voice. So, are we gonna do that? We should do that. But I can't help feel like they're going to avoid it somehow. She'll marry you. Oh, I'll remember that. Well, she said it. You can't take it back now. This is a very entertaining scene. Okay, now we stick it in and hope that it fits. Yeah, there's no way. Because she's not Onodera, right? Now I was waiting for somebody to walk in and interrupt this. Show me the money. Just stop talking and just shove it in. We're getting nowhere. Enough stalling. Oh, we got it in. That's step one. Now I think we gotta like turn it, right? Just, be gentle. It looks like it's not working. Yeah, that sounded like a break. Okay, well, either it wasn't the right key or it was really fragile. Hopefully we can get that back out, otherwise we can't even stick in another key. Nothing worse when it breaks off inside. But doesn't mean it is not the right key. I assume that's what it means. If she needed a force to begin with. I'm sure we can get it out one way or the other. She didn't want to escape. She would have kissed you, that's what she said, right? Some fine artwork. I think we saw similar painted in Spy Family last episode. Or the episode before last. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them is. Be crazy if neither of them was. Whose voice is this? I do not remember you. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we definitely probably want to get on his good side. Yeah, she just stuck her key in my pen just a few minutes ago. That's how well we get along. We were talking about kissing and stuff. We're a really good couple. Well, yeah, because she's making friends. And now she does. They came to her birthday party and everything. don't tell Chitoga that. Oh, did we now? Tell me more. Because that's some really good information right there. Do you have any, videos or anything? Of course it was. A certain part of Japan. Can you elaborate? Right? Did she... Don't fall, guys. Yeah, we got confirmation on that. That definitely, yeah, leads a bit more legitimacy to that theory. Really is a great dress. It was a great shot in general. Her, Onodera? You keep saying Anoko, that doesn't clarify anything. But it does clarify that, yeah, he knew them both as children, which, you know, more or less what I expected, but... I meant both of them. Mind blown. I mean, they both remember playing with a boy and stuff, right? So it's somewhat to be expected. And when you look, you avert your gaze like that, it makes it pretty clear you're not being entirely truthful. It's both. But there are two keys and one lock, and that's the real mystery that still remains. Only one of them could have given you a locket. Let's get married. Yeah, he's definitely has an exciting life. So wouldn't that be good for you? Already looking at like marriage certificate. So yeah, we definitely got some good information today. Yeah, that's a lot. Still a lot to process, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, even if she's a promised girl, doesn't necessarily mean you have to like marry her. You know, childhood promises get broken all the time. So, but she's also the girl he's currently in a fake relationship with, so it is a little bit complicated. Oh, the locket. Yeah, we can't solve the mystery of the show too soon, I guess. Photo collection. What are we talking about? Can I see the photos? I want to get fired up. About halfway through too. It's a complicated one. Well, yeah, that's how she'd handle it. Oh, hello. Just real subtle there. That's the makeout right now in front of him. Yeah, I was not expecting that Kia. But that makes it pretty clear that she's definitely only pretending to, you know, be normal, you know? Yes, but at least kind of like link arms or something in front of him. Yeah. What was with the Mickey Mouse? That was very unexpected, but hilarious. Got some real good blushing going on, though. Because now she's, like, really conscious of him, you know, so... She stuck her key in your locket just last night, and, you know, it's gonna be hard to act like her usual self. Oh, I know that voice. Yeah, odder than usual. I didn't notice. Not at all. Thank you. Think you may have nailed it there. Well, you were so close. I broke it. Once you get it fixed, you can try sticking your key inside and see if you have any better luck. Really is a gloriously short skirt, isn't it? I'm sure she'll be fine. They said that, but they are definitely getting closer and closer to each other. You want to try asking him? Okay, let's see them. Wow, just right out with it. I mean, obviously that's a thing people do, but usually you don't just say it out loud. So come on, let's see them. Closer, get closer to a camera. Oh, by 7 of each. It is a little bit on the pricey side. I mean, if it's like happy memories with friends and stuff, she'll probably want as many pictures as she can get. No, she's not. Because I'm sure there's probably going to be some good shots of Ichijo, like, with each of the girls. The relevant girls. Yeah, that would be cool. That's messed up. Is it a good fit photo, or... It's just... Oh, that doesn't count. There's got to be a better one than that. They would have been looking at the camera. Oh, that's a good one. Really capturing that blush. It doesn't matter. It's more important to get it than to worry about what people think. You could just use the excuse, you know, I just want to get whatever picture I'm in, you know? But then you have to actually have to buy every picture that you're in, which would be expensive. But it would be the best way to cover your embarrassment if you wanted to go down that. You know, the fact they're like, you know, doing that squatting position really does make it much more, makes it much worse. Come on, let me see the pictures, please. Okay, let's see them. You better show hope. Okay, yeah, those are pretty good. Not as lewd as I was hoping for, but those are still good pictures. That one lens is just dead. Oh wow, that's a great one. I would definitely take that one. And it's a picture of the two of them together, so Onodera would probably want it too. Yeah, that's like a new phone wallpaper. Oh, that's a good one too. And we have a nice little shot in the back. But the Shitoge part's great too. I'm surprised they put that up there. I'll just be taking this for for the good of her, Is she gonna see the picture? I hope she sees the picture, because that could be so awkward for so many reasons. Is she gonna notice the background? And that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, fingers like right over the spot. Oh, that was so lucky. But now she's just gonna think that he's sneaking away with a picture of Shitoge because he likes her. That's how she's gonna take it. But he doesn't realize that. He's just relieved that she didn't see the important part of the picture. Yeah. It does very much look like he likes her. But you got the wrong idea, though. That might have been the best picture. It's definitely top 3. The one he stole was the top 3 as well. Just give it time. Once we get Onodera actually tried to lock it, we should learn some more stuff. But we can't do that yet, so it's just a matter of time. Well then, let me see them. Where are they? Okay. That's probably it. My nose keeps itching. Hopefully. A little girl with the key. Yeah, this is very relevant to us. But about the roll credits, yeah. Nice little cliffhanger there. Stupid nose. Oh, this is a new opening, new ED, I think. Although, I don't think we know this girl. Is this a girl we haven't met yet? I mean, we've done it before, like with the last new girl, Tsugumi, whatever her name was. Like, we had the ED before we met her. I do remember that. We're probably doing that again. Hana go no mi. Definitely like a flower theme with her. The ED is really making me curious about her. And yeah, I think I saw a key over there. I definitely like the previous ED better, I'll be honest, but that one was nice. Okay. That was the 12th episode of Nisekoi. And the plot is definitely, like, moving. Like, this episode, I think I felt that more than any other episode, the plot just, like, really moving forward. Because not only did we have this stuff with, Chitoge, right? and the key not working, which I took that as like, you know, if the key didn't work and she had to force it, like obviously she's not the girl that made the promise, but they didn't seem to take it that way. Nobody in the scene else seemed to take it that way, but so I don't really know. But either way, we've taken the locking out of the equation for now. Like we can't test it at all. So I guess we'll have to just, you know, wait. But we also have other stuff, you know, like Chitoge's father talking about, you know, her and playing with him and another girl playing together, so making it very clear that Onodera, him, and Chitoge all like knew each other as children and most likely all have memories together, right? So, and we also had much later in the episode the stuff with, you know, Ichijo's, you know, father talking about the trip they took and pictures and girl with a key and stuff. So like, really got like a lot of information and stuff in this episode. And as far as Chitoge's feelings go, they're also moving, you know. The way she was very, very conscious of Ichijo the next day was very clear, right? Like a lot of blushing and whatnot, which is all pretty good stuff. But we also had the pictures we got from the trip, because, you know, this is the thing that happens. You know, you have a school trip, pictures are taken, you put them on the bulletin board, and you just like mark down which ones you want, and then copies will be made for you, right? I've seen that sort of thing in anime before. And we have that here as well. And we definitely got some pretty good pictures. I think my favorite probably is the one with Rudy and Onodera sleeping together, because it's just a really cute picture, you know, because she's like kind of like, you know, using her shoulder as a pillow, and just really shows how close they are together, you know, in the picture. It's that one was probably my favorite, with the Chitoge one with the big, you know, smile and the peace sign with the, you know, a partially undressed Onodera in the background. Definitely number 2. I would say as far as my favorite pictures go. But pretty much every picture we saw was at least good, I would say. And we also had him take away the one picture that had, you know, showcased some of Onodera's bra in the background. And yeah, that could have gone very differently, because he dropped it. Onodera picked it up. And if she saw that her in the background, her reaction to it would have been very different. But because she didn't see that, she just saw the Chitoge part. So rather than thinking that he took it so we could, you know, see a partially naked Onodera, she ended up taking it that he grabbed the picture because he liked Chitoge, and it was a good shot of Chitoge, which he was already kind of like leaning towards wondering about how he feels about her, you know. That thought was already kind of in the back of her mind, worrying about that. And then she sees this, so yeah, she's definitely going to be pretty worried about how much of a threat Chitoge is. So I guess we'll see what she does about that. We really need to get like a proper confession scene before he falls too deeply in love with Chitoge, if Onodera does want to snap him up for herself. But yeah, it was a good scene. Yeah, good episode. Because I was expecting something to like interrupt Chitoge and Ichijo like on the balcony talking. I was expecting someone to interrupt, and that's how it would be like canceled. But instead, it was canceled just by sticking it in and just completely breaking it. So I did appreciate that it was different than what I was expecting. And also just the stalling was pretty amusing too. Just, you know, Chitoge being Chitoge, you know. Yeah, that was also good. But so yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.